Ah, boy, welcome back, sports fans. Mike Kretz here. A happy old hump day to you. Made it even happier with a big-time Western Slope matchup on the mat. Palisade hosting Central. Let's get you out to the dog pound right now. We're going to start this off at 120. Central's Hassan Maines gets the 3-1 victory. That takedown was the one in it against Tyrus Despain. At 126, Mikey Salazar. He gets Palisade into the win column. A nifty takedown there. Later on, he would get a wing and eventually the 6 for the pin. Palisade up 6-3 to 132. Judah Guajardo, he would take it to Central's Jose Flores. Gets a takedown in the third. Not a traditional combo, but watch Guajardo just kind of grind those shoulders to the mat, eventually picking up 6 more for the Bulldogs. To 138, Keaton Young, Bulldog and Nick Matthews. Young dominated much of this match. You saw the takedown there. But like Matthews, he almost pulled one out. Certainly put Young in a bad spot. Watch him switch the hips, come away with some points. But Young would be able to work his way out of trouble and eventually pick up yet another pin for the Bulldogs. Pally starting to run away up 18-3 early, but the key word there is early. A nice stretch for Central. A nice single leg there for Aiden Wiseman at 145, but he wasn't satisfied. Works a wing, runs on it, gets the turn, and not just that, gets Central some momentum back with a timely pin, 18-9 at 152. Central's Timber Wolf had himself a nice match, getting 2 there on the side. Later, getting a big reversal around the side, and then here he comes getting big points. Wouldn't get the pin, but he gets a nice 9-1 victory. At 160, a spicy matchup between Devin Hickey and Fallon Salvati. Hickey there with the initial takedown. Later, Salvati initiates the movement, but again, it'd be Hickey coming out on top. In fact, he'd walk out on top, getting the 7-1 win. All of a sudden, Central's only down by 2 at 170. We had an exciting one between Tyler Zeke and Joshua Contreras, tied at 2 in extra time. First takedown wins. Zeke takes his shot. Contreras sprawls out. These 2 young men are going to give you everything. Zeke gets the lift. Contreras hanging on for dear life. The Central fans want the call. Mr. Official, he's going to give it to him. Zeke with the 3 points there. Puts Central back on top for the first time since the first match. But here comes Palisade. This time it's Double D. Dawson David earning the Bulldogs a pin stemming from that big power half. Pally up 21-19 and extending when Uciel Romero pulls one out of the hat against Dakota Jacobson. Jacobson looking for a big turn, but Big Usyk comes out on top, and now you go from getting a turn to fighting for your life, and it was a fight that Romero would win, getting the Bulldogs 6 more points. And now let's get up to 220. I can't say these were the prettiest of takedowns you'll ever see, but you know, the big boys, they'll take them however they come. And in this case, it was Angelo Guajente taking the majority of the takedowns, coming away with the 6-4 win. To the heavies we go. At this point, Caleb Castro was down to Central's Cal Belayu 2-0, but watch him slip his hips over. Now he's got his man in an awkward arm hook, but it would do the trick eventually, picking up 6 more for the Bulldogs, down to 106, where JP Espinoza says, we're not going to let the Bulldogs run all the way away with it. 50-50 spot. Now he's just, look at how hard he's got that locked in there. Gets the pin, and finally at 113, Memo Fuentes, he's running on a half Nelson, and he would eventually be able to get the turn and get Central 6 more points. A fun night of wrestling last night in Palisade. The Bulldogs, they win it 39-31.